All right, I am here at my job interview. I got here very early. So early that I'd be embarrassed to walk in already. um, got my portfolio thing here and realized I don't have any current resumes in it. I actually have very old ones, so I won't be giving those out. Really excited, but now I got to sit here for a little while, and it's going to make me more and more nervous because I'm sitting here going, yep. They're probably staring outside. Who's this guy in this truck just sitting out there? But yeah, I'm basically sitting here for a few minutes, go in, do an interview, come back out, tell everybody how it goes. I'm not really sure about this job. I mean, I want the job, but I'm not really sure what it entails because it's kind of the way I read it. I reread the posting, and it's a little vague on exactly because it's not a permanent position; it's temporary. And I wasn't sure about the time because and I was like, it's worded kind of the way it was worded is a little off. Also, I'm not really sure about what was needed because they want somebody with certain skill sets, database skills. But the way it's worded, it's kind of like, it almost sounds like they just want somebody to write a script to transfer data from Access to SQL. That's the case. That won't take very long. If it's somebody, but if they want somebody to transfer that and then modify any websites or anything else, that could be a lot more. So we'll see. Hopefully I'm hoping this is kind of like a test to see, oh, is this person actually good enough to hire on permanently, and I get hired on permanently. If that's the case, I'd really like it. All right, I'm out of the interview. I think the camera's pointing at me. Everything seemed to went good. This position seems to be really cool. It's actually not just a part-time, it's full-time, but I'd be doing 3 days a week. I'd be doing server work, and 2 days a week I'd be doing programming, and 2 different locations. So it's technically they're filling 2 part-time positions, and I'd be filling both of them. I think the experience that I think because of funding and stuff like that, they really needed one person to do it, and finding somebody that can do both of these positions is pretty difficult because it's kind of a need to know programming, you need to know database, and you need to know servers. When I don't have all the skill sets they need, but they said they'd be willing to hire somebody that can be trained, and I'm like, all right, I like this. I'd love the position because I'm going to learn a lot. There's a lot of things I've not dealt with. I've mainly dealt with the open side of stuff, and this is going to be done with a lot of Windows stuff, so it's actually very exciting. I hope I get the position. Be very good, and I mean, stay there a few years. I mean, if the pay is not what I want, I could stay there just a few years and get so much experience that'd be so good that I could actually take somewhere else. That's what I really like. And where the job potentially is going to be at, it's going to be at a university. There's like 4 around me, so I'm not really narrowing it down, but I could actually potentially, the benefits, like the pay may not be the best, but the benefits outweigh. I mean, holy cow, it's gonna be so good. I hope I get this position. I would love it so much. The interview's over with. I think it went good. I'd really like the job. It's actually a lot more than I thought it was going to be going into the interview. They seem to like me. He said he had another person tomorrow, another interview. So everything seems to be going good. I really like the place. The fact that I'll be doing 2 different things I kind of like because you won't get bored doing it. The thing is, I've never actually had a job to where I only did one thing. It's always been, okay, you do this, you do this, you do this, and you do this, and anything else that comes up. So generally, most interviews I've ever had, the first thing they tell me is, we wear many hats here. So yeah, I think it's going to be a good job. I'd really like it. I mean, anything at a university is going to be really good. Benefits wise, I know pay wise, it's not pay wise, it's not always the best, but the benefits and everything else that you get really make up for it. I really can't wait to hear back. I hope I got it. It seems like a really good position. So if I get it, I'll be doing good. And right here, my dog's sitting in my lap, so I'm patting on him. Oh man, it just right now, like, I've never went this well. I take it back. Before I started working, I've never went this long without a job, and some people are like, oh, I'd love to stay at home and take care of kids. I'd love to do this. A lot of guys, I told, like some people say, how'd you get your wife to do that? I'm sitting here thinking, you don't understand. I'd rather be out working. I mean, it's not that, oh, I hate taking care of Adrian or anything like that. Nothing like that. It's that staying at home constantly and not really being able to get out and do things, that's just not me. I love to go out at least and look for it. Also, I love what money, that extra income allows you to do. I mean, like, I just dropped my crown. I have an inflatable crown. That's if I got from a loot crate. Like we went to Comic-Con. We go to Disney World, and we've done all these things because me and my wife were working. And now that I haven't been working, we could still do them, but it's really, we don't want to take out our savings and stuff like that. So this will allow it to where we can really get back into saving a lot of money and start just really doing the things we used to do. Like, we don't really owe for anything. It's just that we were in a good spot for me to go back and finish my degree, so I did, and that's and now that I'm out and everything, the job's really going to help.